What is up, fool? Welcome to Foolish Beginnings, where we encourage you to trust your gut and to foster a deep-rooted connection with spirit. If this is your first time here, welcome. Get some popcorn, get some wine. You were brought here for a reason. If you are liking the vibes, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you guys can stay up to date with everything that we post. We haven't been posting in a while, so I'm happy to be back here. Also, check out our website if you haven't seen it before, foolishbeginnings.us. This is where we have our merch, all things spiritual. We have Dragon's Blood, Sage, White Sage, journals. We have a beginner tarot bundle if you guys are interested in reading. We also have personal one-on-one sessions if anyone is interested in getting a private with me. Once again, yeah, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I just want to make sure I'm taking off all my takes here, which it looks like I have. So let's get it going. Gemini, this is going to be an energy check-in for you. Like I said, we haven't posted in a little minute, so I'm happy to be back. I'm just going to get right into it. We've been doing all air signs, and I feel like you guys are really just having like a battle of the minds. We did Libra, we did Aqua. Now let's finish it off with Gemini. What is it? Deep replenishment. You guys see that? There's like a YouTube. Oh my gosh, there's a bunch of girls, and they're like, That's what I feel like. Deep replenishment. Yep. So Gemini, you feeling worn out? You feeling like, yo, I don't wanna do this anymore. Deep replenishment, yeah, because it's time for you to just chill. It's time for you to chill out. Retreat, rest, be held. Heavy on the be held. Heavy on the be held. I just feel like Gemini isn't really, hold on, let me fix that. Gemini isn't really like the energy that prioritizes love. But I do feel like you guys have been, for the Geminis, I feel like you guys just haven't been getting nurtured. You've been the one that's been nurturing, for sure. I feel like Gemini has really high stamina for not feeling love, if that makes sense. Like, you guys aren't too needy. Gemini really is. Geminis are really independent, you know. But I feel like, you know, it's that time. It's that time for you guys to tap in, to check in, you know. Oh, we got the Fool here. I almost feel like it's in the urgent quadrant. Do you understand what I'm saying by that? Like, it truly has been too long. Are some of you guys thinking of booking like a spontaneous vacation, 3-day vacation, 3-day cruise? Do it. All right. I feel like you guys are thinking about taking some time for yourself. Oop, just hit my mic. 4 of Cups in the reverse. It also makes me feel like it wouldn't be the ideal situation for you right now, because I just feel like you guys do have a lot of things going on. I feel like your motor is always going. 4 of Cups in the reverse is like, yo, this is really not a good time for that. But your body is really calling you. Your body, your spirit, it's like, yo, I'm straggling here. I'm just struggling. Look, King of Wands. Yeah. So you guys might be workaholics, Geminis. I feel like I'm calling out the workaholics. You guys are working overtime. You guys are doing your 2 to 3 jobs. On top of that, you guys, you're taking care of the kids. You might even have your own little side business, side projects that you're taking care of. It just feels like there's so much going on. And guess what? You've been crushing it. You've been killing it. King of Wands is the King of Fire, represented by Mars. You guys are on go. The Moon in reverse. Okay, you guys have been on point to the point. You guys have been so on go to the point where you haven't been able to truly really check in with yourself. All right, because the Moon in reverse is letting me know, yo, there's some you really need to like go see a therapist or something. Have you been skipping out on your therapy appointments, Gemini? Now you know what happens when you don't. Oh my God, Gemini, stop. Because an unchecked Gemini is a scary ass mother lover. Someone who doesn't check in with yourself, check in with your emotions, especially from a Gemini. This is that Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde energy. Y'all can get crazy real quick. All right, so you really need to check in on yourself. I'm telling you, yo. I feel like it's a brewing. I also feel like you guys could be on the verge of being snappy. Does that make sense? You guys are like teeter-tottering between like snapping off at people and still being like the sweet person that you genuinely are. I don't feel like any of this is fake. I don't feel like you're not a good person. It just feels like, I feel like it's bubbling over. The Moon in reverse. This is that shadow spiking. This is that shadowy side of you spiking up. Yeah, 9 of Swords. Nine of Swords, you guys are starting to feel anxious, which is, I just feel like that's not really Gemini. Gemini's, you guys just have, you guys just, especially when it comes to work, you guys are pretty much well balanced in the sense that, you guys can handle this. Like, you guys were, what is it, Chevy Tough, built to last. But Nine of Swords, Four of Cups, it feels like you guys, like I said, are bursting at the seams here. There's just too much happening. Gemini needs to slow down. I need to chill. Retreat. That's a big one. Retreat. If you're thinking about going on a retreat, on a little spiritual retreat, go for it. Take that 3-day vacation. Take that family vacay. Work will always be there. Responsibility will always be there. Six of Cups in the reverse makes me feel like there's a reason why you're always on go. You just never had it. You guys are up. This is your trauma response. This is your trauma response. Are you someone who is trying to avoid poverty at all costs? I feel like you guys are you guys trying to avoid failure at all costs? All right, because I feel like this is something that you guys are operating out of trauma for sure. This, I gotta have it. I gotta have it. I can't mess up. I gotta be perfect. I have to make sure I have everything covered. You know? This is a trauma response for sure. Three of Cups makes you feel like you guys like the attention that you're getting. It's like you like the praise that you're getting. You are liking the what's another way that I can say this? Not so much, it doesn't necessarily have to be the praise, but like the recognition. There you go. The recognition that you're receiving for all of the great work that you're doing. As it could be as a parent, as someone in the workplace, as a partner. Oh, they're such a great partner. So lucky that you have them. You're giving so much. But it's also not going unnoticed, it feels like. But here's the thing. If you're counting on that to be the sole source of how you're being nurtured, recognition, that's not enough for you, Gemini. It's not enough. Like I said, you guys aren't very needy. You know, you guys can go a long time without really truly like feeling love. But I do feel like there's a big need here to give yourself some loving. Ten of Swords in reverse here. I feel like you guys intuitively or instinctively, you guys know that you can't live your whole life like this. There's no way you can live your whole life running around like this. Ten of Swords. There's an acknowledgement here. There is an acknowledgement here that I don't plan on doing this for forever. It does feel like this is a high concentrated time period of your life. Are you guys like starting up is this like a startup business right now? Do you guys have like a newborn baby right now? Because I feel like there's a lot of things that you feel like you just have to grind right now for. It's grind time for you right now. And I feel like it's an absolute necessity. And it just makes me feel like, if I were to stop right now, there's too many things relying on me. I just don't have the space for that. No one's asking you to stop. We're just asking you to take a rest. Momentarily. Let me go ahead and pull some more cards on it. Six of Pentacles in the reverse here. Oh, wow, very competitive energy here, Gemini. Six of Pentacles in the reverse is giving me the vibe that, if I were to slow down and if I do take a rest, look, Six of Cups in the reverse is coming out 2 times, bro. This is totally a trauma response. It's like there's an obsession here to be the best of the best. Complete obsession. It's consuming you. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. This is that if I take a rest, then my competitor is going to stay up all night to go ahead and get in front of me, is what it feels like. I don't know if you guys are in complete competition at your job or something. You guys are going up against other people trying to take your spot. It could be you guys are in advertising or something or sales. It just feels like there's a really competitive environment. But I do feel like Spirit is trying to like bring to your attention here that it's not about the external energies. It's not about being in competition with anyone. It's just about living a fruitful, peaceful life that you build for yourself, and that should make you proud enough. You're measuring your success against others, and that's not what Spirit wants for you, because you're gonna be racing for the rest of your life. You're gonna be racing. You're gonna be in a rat race for the rest of your life, my man. Do your personal best. one more with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Holy smokes. Three of Pentacles in reverse. This is making me feel like, yo, you guys, it feels like you guys still have so much more to offer. The way you've been operating before, it's been phenomenal, but it's not even your true potential. It's not your true potential. Once you shift that energy and focus on yourself and stop focusing on trying to be better than the next person, trying to outshine the next person, trying to get all the credit, trying to get all the recognition, if you focus on really tapping into your heart space and focusing on your limitless potential, that'll just be a bypass of you fulfilling your own purpose, of you filling up your own cup. That's going to be a bypass, extreme success. But right now, it feels like you're like, if you're a swimmer right now, you're looking at everyone else swimming, and that's what's really drying you out. It's your drive has lost its purpose. We need to realign here. We need to realign. One more and then I'm gonna let y'all go. Nothing will come of this situation. Thank you. Nothing will come of this situation. Go in. Don't be worried about anybody else. I just feel like very, very, very competitive. Nothing's going to come from that perspective, y'all. I'm telling you, you have limitless potential. Success, recognition, all of that will be a bypass when you tap into your own power. Gemini, thanks so much for coming through. If you guys like what we had to say, go ahead and smash the subscribe button. We plan on dropping more. I'm happy to be back here. Send to your friend if they're Geminis. Comment in the comment section. I certainly participate in the comments. Let me know if this is resonating with you. Thanks, Gemini. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.